Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys how you can cut clips faster in Final Cut Pro with this one trick that I learned. It's a really simple keybind on the keyboard shortcuts, and I'll show you guys step by step how you can change it in your settings. And yeah, once you get some practice with using the keyboard shortcut and building up that muscle memory, you could begin to cut clips in Final Cut Pro much faster. So the first thing that you're gonna wanna do is open up Final Cut Pro, and once you're inside of Final Cut Pro, you just go up to the top left corner, and you're gonna click on where it says Final Cut Pro. From there, you're gonna hover over commands and then click on customize. Once you click that, you should see the command editor open up on the screen for you. And from there, you can click on the search bar on the top right hand corner and you can search for trim. And the command that you're gonna wanna look for is called trim end. So you can see there's two of them right here. By default, they're gonna be binded to this right here. So I believe that's option and then the bracket signs. But what I recommend doing is actually changing this to a key that you'll be able to access easily. So in my command sets, I've changed this to the button X. And so whenever I press X, it's going to trim the end of the clip. I'll show you guys what it looks like right now. So let's say I'm skimming over my footage and I see that right here is where I want it to cut. Well, instead of opening up the blade tool and then cutting it and then selecting the part that I want to delete and then deleting it, instead all I have to do is just press X. And you can see it ripple trimmed it to where my cursor was. Now you can also do this with other things like texts and elements. So right here, I'll drag in some text, for example, this one, and let's extend it across this entire clip. So let's say I want the text to end like right here. I'll simply press X and it'll trim it to where my cursor is. Now, one thing that you want to notice is that it'll only trim the top layer. If you want to trim what's underneath the current layer, you're going to have to click on the bottom one. So if I click on the actual clip, then if I press X, it'll trim the clip instead. And this becomes really useful when you're adding in a ton of elements and layers, and you want to be able to quickly drag it onto the screen and then cut it as well. And yeah, I like having my trim at X because I can just easily hit it with my ring finger. But of course, you guys can bind it to whatever key that you're more comfortable with. At first, it's going to be a little bit weird, but like I said in the beginning of the video, the more you do it and the more practice you put in, the more muscle memory you're going to build. It's a huge time saver when you're editing a ton of footage, and I highly recommend it for anybody out there that wants to speed up their editing. Anyways, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys found this helpful, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos just like this. We make a ton of how-to and guide videos dedicated to helping entrepreneurs start their own business. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.